Greetings, welcome to module number 4 of our 6 module class, Master Class on Nutrition. This module will be talking about fruits and veggies. If you'd like to see the previous models or the whole program, please go to our YouTube channel, the Smoothie Lovers channel. Now, looking at the Weil anti-inflammatory diet pyramid, Dr. Weil recommends 4 to 5 a day minimum servings of vegetables. And you want to make sure you're getting the various colors, and then fruits 3 to 4 a day. So if you're getting that already, congratulations. If you're not, or you'd like to know how to, even if you're really busy, you're going to love this module. So my name's Todd Kolbeck. I've got a bachelor's in science and health studies from the State University of New York. I'm a former instructor at the Natural Gourmet Cooking School. I'm a certified health fitness instructor by the American College of Sports Medicine. I'm also certified in Chinese herbology by Dow University. Currently, I'm a life and business coach at CCG Coaching. And our agenda for today will be discussing eating the rainbow. Discuss eating easy and delicious ways to get your fruits and veggies, and then we'll talk about the next steps. So what is eating the rainbow? Fruits and vegetables come in a variety of colors. And what's interesting, nature creates those colors to boost certain nutrients in those plants to protect them. It could be protecting them from predators, protecting them from insects, protecting them from the environment. But those colors give them these protective benefits. And when you eat them, you know what? They protect you. So, for example, you've got whites, yellows, oranges, reds, purples, and greens. And in this example, the white fruits and vegetables benefit your immune system. So they'll do things like benefit your immune system, keep your colon healthy, prevent ulcers, lower cholesterol, and keep your heart healthy. The yellow fruits and vegetables focus on beauty. They'll also improve your heart health. They lower cholesterol, contribute to healthy joints and muscles, supports the eyesight, and very healthy skin. Now, the orange variety helps prevent cancer. It also will contribute to a healthy heart, your immune system, skin protection, supports eyesight, and very strong antioxidant protection. The red fruits and vegetables contribute to heart health. So in addition to a healthy heart, they also help with your blood pressure. They'll help protect your skin. They help your cells grow and renew, and they also help prevent cancer. Now, the purple fruits and vegetables, very interesting. They help contribute to longevity and long life. You know, who doesn't want that? I remember somebody asked Woody Allen, what does he think about death? And his reply was, I'm strongly against it, right? I think we all are. So the purple variety can help support the health of your blood vessels, contributes to a healthy heart. It also is known to contribute to memory improvement, anti-aging, and a healthy urinary system. And finally, the green fruits and vegetables you see a lot about in the news. I see all this stuff about green smoothie. Well, I don't know. I mean, green smoothies I think are great. It's very, very nutrient dense. Of all the different varieties, but why would you not want to eat the rainbow and just focus on one? Now, the green fruits and vegetables are really high in nutrients, and they'll help with your detoxification. So that can improve digestion, supports your eyesight, healthy bones. Most people don't know that green fruits and vegetables have a lot of calcium in it. People always think about dairy, very high in calcium. Helps your immune system, and will also help prevent cancer as well. So, wide variety to choose from. How do you do it? How do you keep a food barometer in your head, kind of track what you eat, each day? I'm going to tell you the really easy ways to do it. Now, I tell you one easy way is when you go shopping, just look at the colors in your cart. Kind of easy, to just look at colors. But in terms of eating these foods, I think soups are absolutely fantastic. You can get so many variety of colors in soups, absolutely delicious. And, obviously, having a fresh soup that you cut all the vegetables yourself is great. But you know what? If you've got to go with a dried packaged soup or a canned soup that's organic, low in sodium, I think it's still a great way to boost vegetables. Maybe not as good as cooking the soup fresh and, made and cutting it up yourself, but it's a lot better than skipping it. So some types of soups you got here, look at this. You got all these colors, creamy spinach, squash and ginger, cauliflower, vegetable broth, egg drop, rice and pea soups. And you got these other ones here, high protein and brothy, vegetable broth with toast, egg drop, rice and pea. The earthy ones, bean soups, chickpea and pasta, spicy black bean soups, and then the hearty ones like minestrone, mushroom soup, tomato and garlic. I mean, pretty much any kind of plant-based food you can put in a soup. And I'll tell you one of the things that, when you start getting used to this type of a program, you actually become addicted to these foods. I know for myself, late at night when I feel those hunger pangs, you know what it's like when you're watching TV late at night? Your instinct is to grab for the pretzels, grab for the popcorn, grab for the chips. But you eat them, but you're really not satisfied. When you can get soup that you can just heat up right away and have this bowl of unbelievably nutritious soup, it is a great way to boost those fruits and vegetables real quickly. So you're watching TV, it doesn't take long to reheat soup that you've already got prepared, or if it's canned or powdered. Doesn't take that long, and bam, it is so delicious, and you're boosting your plant-based foods. Now, salads, great way to go. Salads. Every time you go out for lunch, more than likely you've got a salad bar you can go to. Now, from what you learned today, you know immediately, hey, these salad bars are going to be fully stocked with all these different colors. So here's for an example. First, you want to pick a base of something green, then layer in something for crunch, maybe some hazelnuts, a radish, pomegranate seeds, or some jicama. Layer in some texture, maybe with a hard-boiled egg, blood oranges, edamame beans, or avocado. And finally, kick it up a notch with some fresh herbs like mint, dill, scallions, or maybe even some lemon juice, very high in vitamin C. Great. You could put some of these plant-based oil salad dressings on there too, like oil and vinegar. Simple, good way to boost this. Let's give an example here. I changed this from a super salad to a super salad bar. Because more than likely when you're at a salad bar, these colors are just staring at you in the face. You just have to remember to get a variety of colors. So for example, dark leafy greens, red tomatoes, blueberries, oranges, a little feta cheese maybe, some pistachios, pomegranate seeds, and then for your dressing. Now, in this example, I don't know if they would have this at the salad bar. You'd probably have to make it, but it just gives you an example of colors here. So the juice of 1 blood orange, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, a teaspoon of chia seeds, which are incredibly healthy, very high in fiber, and a pinch of salt. Simple, but if you're going to a salad bar, the stuff's already cut, saves you time. Just remember to put those colors in there. Now, let's talk about another quick and easy way to boost your fruit and vegetable content. I like juices. Now, when you juice, it says here, juices from fresh fruits and vegetables is packed with nutrients. And I think the key here is fresh. The juice that you get typically at the grocery store, like the bottled orange juice, yeah, it can have some extra vitamin C in it, but it's going to have a lot of sugar in it typically too. Because those bottled juices, they'll pack in some of these nutrients, but they strip out the fiber. The fiber is incredibly important. Now, I'll talk about, how to add some of that fiber back in a moment, but look at these insane juices. We're so used to just getting orange and tomato. What about beetroots, mangoes, watermelon, spinach, pomegranate, kale, asparagus, papaya, cantaloupe, and then bottle gourd, okay? Tremendous different colors here, very easy to get in your diet. But what about this fiber? If you get that bottle juice, I think it's better than, grabbing a Coke. It's got some vitamins in it, but how do you get this fiber? Well, the way you do it, or the way I do it, is by making smoothies. When you make a smoothie, use a special type of blender, very high power blender like the Vitamix. Here's another example called the Ninja. Very high powered, and with this type of a machine, the motor is so powerful, you can juice the whole fruit and vegetable. I mean, if you put a carrot in a regular blender, you're just going to get little chunks of carrot ground up. You're not going to get a juice. This thing totally emulsify it, and then you want to add some liquid to it, to take it up to a notch, like some filtered water, some almond milk, uh, soy milk, something in there. Coconut water is another good one. You just add something in there, and then you smooth it out, and pretty much every color on the planet you could put into these smoothies are just fantastic. Now, my personal thing that I like to do, people say, Todd, what's better, fresh fruits and vegetables or frozen fruits and vegetables? I think that's the wrong question. I think the question I would ask is, what's better, spoiled fruits and vegetables or unspoiled fruits and vegetables? Hey, it's great if you can get fresh fruits and vegetables at the store at the peak of freshness. But how long are they going to stay fresh once you get them home? Nothing makes me feel worse than to see wilted spinach, sitting in my fridge that just I didn't get to in time, and now, oh boy, wasted. I hate that. I hate wasting food. The other thing is sometimes you get something in the store, maybe some bananas, but they're still green. They're not ripe yet. You're not really ready to eat them. What I like about frozen produce, typically they pick it at the peak of freshness because it doesn't have to be transported over days or weeks to a store. They know they're going to freeze it right away. These guys know when the stuff is ripe. They pick it right at the height of freshness and flash freeze it, and it'll sit in that freezer just waiting for you. Now, what I do is I get the mixed contents at the store, big bags of a mixed vegetable and then mixed fruit. That's this bag on the left. Here's an example of some mixed greens. Maybe I got some spinach and kale in here, and then mixed berries. So there's some raspberries, some blueberries, some strawberries. And I just empty out these bags into these big Ziploc bags, keep them in the freezer, and when it's time for a smoothie, I just scoop them out. Now, if that's too much work, they even make it easier for you. Companies make kits that are sitting right in the freezer at your grocery store, both Dole and Jamba Juice. And I will tell you, if you're one of these picky eaters that has a very delicate palate and that just has to taste spot on to you, these things are outrageously delicious. You drink one, you'll be going back for more. I'm telling you, really, really packing in the nutrition and just great tasting, right? Really great tasting. They basically know people won't buy this unless it tastes good. Might be, a little bit on the sweet side, but if you're mixing in some of your own fruits and vegetables as well, or maybe some powders, that'll, it just depends on your taste. But you'll find the ones here. There's a whole bunch of varieties of them. You'll find ones that you like. But talk about fast, rip it open, throw it in there with a cup of whatever your favorite beverage is, and boom, you're good to go. Now, Del Monte makes this variety that's, you might see this in the produce section. So instead of frozen, they have it fresh. And you just pick a cup of this, dump it in, and it's got your stuff in there. Now, if you want to get creative here, you're the chef type, you can go to Dole's website, and they've got recipes. Of course, they're going to recommend Dole produce, but don't think you're locked into that. You could use any produce that you want, but they got great recipes. And if you go out on YouTube, there's a ton of recipes. But what if you're so busy, you want these fruits and vegetables, but you just don't have time to put these recipes together or learn this stuff? There are companies today which will actually ship these ingredients to your door. I mean, does it get any easier? And I will tell you, they've got insane professional chefs that know how to blend these ingredients both from a health perspective, so you're getting your rainbow, and they'll actually tell you, well, this smoothie will help you with your immune system, this smoothie will help you with your hormones, this smoothie helps you with this, helps you with that. They really target it in, and they run about $7 a serving, but in a nutshell, you just dump this stuff in the blender with a cup of your favorite beverage, dump it back into the glass, they give you the straw, and boom, you're good to go. And they get a wide variety of stuff. Another company that has a similar program is called Green Blender. Now, these companies don't deliver to every area, so if you're interested in this, you have to go to the websites and check. Now, some companies have figured this out, a ready-made smoothie. So this company, Adwala, so instead of reaching for a Coke, I think you probably have to go to a store like Whole Foods to find it, but you can grab a smoothie right off the shelf. Is it going to have the same nutrition as the one that you make fresh at home? Well, I don't think it'll have the same amount of enzymes, but as long as they pack that fiber in there, you're getting fruits and vegetables, you're getting some of these nutrients, and very convenient. Just find the ones that you like. And finally, what if you're too busy for any of this stuff? Well, I looked at a study that was published, scientific study on supplementation with mixed fruit and vegetable concentrates. So concentrates is when they take the water out of the fruit and vegetable and they're left with a serum which they can transform into a powder. And to cut to the chase, when you get down to the bottom of this, they actually tell you that this works, that you can get a good benefit just supplementing, it says right here in the headline, increased serum antioxidants and folates in healthy adults from eating the concentrates. And there's powders pre-bundled. Here's a company, Food Science of Vermont, that has superior powders, they call it. And look, they've got your rainbow right there. And when you get one of these powders, they're going to pack in like 15, 18, 20 different fruits and vegetables, along with some of these healthy supplements that kind of enhance the benefits, just all mixed together like that. And I'll tell you, if you're at work and you keep one of these in your drawer, it's a lot better than reaching for a diet soda. You just throw a scoop of this in a cup and stir it up, and just fantastic. You get a wonderful benefit and energy lift. And in terms of the price, I don't think it's going to cost any more than a 16-ounce Coke would, per serving. Now, I want to talk about these targeted benefits. So I mentioned these smoothie companies have figured out that you can blend different fruits and vegetables together for specific benefits. That goes for the other plant-based foods as well. So I've kind of done this myself, combining these different things together, and they're available to you in a private complimentary health makeover. We do it over the phone. You pick one of these things you'd like to focus on, and I'll teach you how to blend these different foods together based on what you like to eat, based on your schedule, so you can start targeting these various benefits. Complimentary comes with the course. So what I recommend as the next step is, number one, eat more soups and salads. Every time you go out, soup and salad will be on the menu. Every time you're driving down the street, somewhere there's a salad bar. And if, believe it or not, I even think McDonald's carry salads and smoothies. Now, I've never eaten smoothies at McDonald's, but the fact that it's even on the menu is probably going to be better than a Coke. Now, get a power blender. I will tell you right now, one of the primary things that I'm sharing with you is you're busy. Remember at the beginning of this course, I said, what if you're too busy to do this stuff? You can get a power blender and make these smoothies. I mean, I keep my stuff in the freezer, right? Basically, I take it out, a cup of my fruits and frozen fruits and veggies, a cup of filtered water or almond milk or soy milk. I hit the blend button. In 60 seconds, I pour that out and drink it. And later, I'll teach you how to boost the nutrition value even more with powders that you can mix in as well. So what I'd also like to recommend that you do is take our next module on herbs, spices, and tea. And finally, don't forget to schedule your free makeover. Just send an email to thesupersmoothie@protonmail.com. Put makeover in the subject line and your contact in the email, and either me or my assistant will contact you and follow up to schedule that. So thanks very much, and looking forward to seeing you in our next module, herbs, spices, and teas.